But yeah, as Pramod said, I'm James from the Wakelet team here in Manchester, England, in the UK. So a long way away from most of you. Hopefully one day we will be able to travel over to your part of the world and say hello. But for now, this is the best we can do. I can put on a quick demo, quick webinar on how Wakelet works and what it is. So obviously you've been using it a bit. Well, I want to kind of give you the full overview of Wakelet from the beginning to the end with a few advanced tips thrown in there as well. So I'll start off with a few slides for anyone that is really new to Wakelet, and then we'll work our way up as we go along. And any questions throughout, please use the chat box. I see there's a lot of ambassadors in here like Pramod, Helen and so on, who would be more than happy to answer away as well. So I'll go ahead and share my screen. Let me know if you can see this, please. I'm sure you can. So with today's session, around 30-40 minutes, I'll do a quick demo of Wakelet. But these are the main things that we'll learn today from the session. First of all, for those of you who don't know what Wakelet is, we'll go through the platform itself, how it all works. Then I'm going to go through a demo of how you can organize your content and resources from the web into collections that are really visual and engaging. I'll then show how you can share those collections with your students, your colleagues, your teachers, and then also how you can collaborate as well. And I know a lot of you have been using it already, so I'll try and throw in some tips that will help you use it more efficiently and better. And last but not least, I'll try and throw in some examples at the end, but I'm really interested to see how yourselves, Pramod, the educators and students here are using Wakelet at the moment. So to answer the first question, the first thing we'll learn is, what is Wakelet? So Wakelet is a free-to-use content curation platform, and we basically allow you and students and educators to save, organize, and present content from the web into a collection that you can then simply share with anyone across the web.
Sorry, James, to interrupt you, but we can't see the screen. The picture is not visible. Yes, now we can. Now we can.
I'm so sorry. Let's try again.
Yes.
Can you see now my slides?
Yes, now we can see. Yes.
Yeah, perfect. So sorry about that. But this screen, it's good we can see it because this screen is basically why Wakelet was created. Currently, or maybe before you were using Wakelet, you would share links like this via email, via an LMS, via a messaging service, and it's not the best way to send content. It's uncontextual, it's not very engaging for students, and also it's very easy to lose. If you're sending it via email, you're going to get about 10, 20 emails a day, and it'll just get lost in the email inbox. So with Wakelet, we allow you to turn these boring, dull, uncontextual links, resources into these living, breathing, engaging collections of content. So on the right here, we've got the same content as on the left. But you can see now how it's brought to life, embedded. They've all got titles and descriptions, so a bit of preview, a bit more context. And these are now super engaging for students everywhere, educators, and your colleagues to view. And then, of course, these are the three main things I'd like to show with Wakelet. First and foremost, Wakelet is completely free to use for educators and students, and it always will be. So it's completely free. Don't worry about that at all. Unlike other apps and tools that you may use that are free, they may have limits. Well, with Wakelet, there are no limits whatsoever. So you can create as many collections as you want, add as much content, resources as you like, invite as many people as you want, share it as much as you like. It is completely unlimited. And also, this is an important one for educators and when you're working with students. It's completely safe as well. We adhere to all the compliance for students in the United States and Europe, which will trickle down into India as well. So GDPR is kind of the highest, along with COPPA and FERPA. So essentially, we're saying here, Wakelet is safe to use for students and for educators. And with Wakelet, I always think it's best to explain it in 4 simple steps. If you understand these 4 steps, then you understand how to use Wakelet in its entirety. Step 1 of Wakelet is just getting this into your head that you can save anything to Wakelet, literally anything. Anything from the web that has a link, URL, you can save it to Wakelet. So think of a YouTube video, you can save that into Wakelet. An article from the BBC or from another news site, you can save that. A web page, an online game, a Flickr video, an online document, a podcast, a blog, literally anything that has a link or URL you can save to Wakelet. Step 2 of that is organizing and curating that content that you've saved into what we call collections. So you're going to collect them all into a collection, and you can create them, reorder them, as well as add your own context to them, add your own text, images, and make it as engaging as possible for yourself and other people. Step 3 is, this is maybe what you've been using a bit. You don't have to create a collection all by yourself. It is collaborative, fully collaborative, so you can invite your students to all work together on a project together, or your colleagues, friends, you name it, invite them in, and you can all work on the same collection by adding content and working together. And then step 4, the final step, is understanding that you can present using Wakelet. So you can present all this amazing content however you like, using different layouts and adding as much content as you like. And then using one link, you can simply share all of this amazing content with one link to whoever you like. Again, fellow students, your teachers, your colleagues, you name it, you can simply share it. So again, 4 simple steps is you can save anything to Wakelet, that you then organize and create it into collections. You then collaborate on these collections if you wish. And then last but not least, present them as nice as you want, as visual as you want, and then share them with one simple link to whoever you like. And this is so simple to do as well. I'll do a quick demo now of how easy it is to do. But at Wakelet, we do pride ourselves in making Wakelet as intuitive and as easy to use as possible. We have students as young as kindergarten, grade 1, using Wakelet, all the way up to teachers who are not very tech savvy. So we try our very best to make it so that everyone can use Wakelet wherever they are. So these are kind of the steps to create a collection. Again, number 1, just simply knowing that you can save anything from the web to a collection. You can add your own text, images, and PDFs. You can use our integrations, like so. And this is how it looks. All inside of here, you can add any of this content. And I'll show you how it all works right now. So this is my screen here. This is wakelet.com. If you're not signed up already, go to wakelet.com and you can sign up. But this is how your home area looks. And the main thing in your home area, you need to understand, is only you can see it, no one else. And in here, you can see I have 9 collections. And these are my collections on the right-hand side. So these squares with titles, these are collections, a new collection. And inside of these collections are the pieces of content and items that I've added. So you can see here, I've got 32 items in here, 48, 15 items, 12. And again, these are pieces of content, YouTube videos, online documents, tweets, articles, you name it, that I've saved into here. So as an example, I've got a biology lesson plan that I just want to show you how it all looks. This is exactly what a collection looks like. Everything looks very similar. You've got a cover image, title, and description. You can see the items and the views that it's got here already. And then below that is all the content you can add into a collection. So YouTube videos, as an example, we've got some text here, another YouTube video. This plays in line, no adverts, distraction free. Going down, adding more text, we've got a link to an online game in here, protein synthesis race. So you can just see that you can link to whatever you like. Another game here to protein synthesis that can load up. You can literally save anything to Wakelet. We've got articles here from web pages. And then scrolling down, more text, and then you can upload a PDF as well. So you can just see, hopefully, how simple and easy Wakelet is to pull all this content together, and how nice it looks as well, how different this looks from a URL. So yeah, I want to show you how easy that is to create for those of you who may not have used Wakelet fully. I'll do a quick demo on everything you can add. So to create a new collection, it's the big green plus here that says create a new collection. And this is how it looks first and foremost. So firstly, we need to give the collection a title. So usually it's to do with the topic area, the subject that you'd like to create the collection on. For me, I'm going to create one for my class as an example. So class 8A, I'm going to do climate change resources. I could add a description in here, so a bit of note to self. I could add some instructions, which I will do. So I'll say, hey, class 8A, please see below all of the resources I've collected on climate change. Like I say, you will need these. You will need these for your test on Friday. So as much as you like in there, you probably have more context than me. But for now, I'm just going to go with that. And then we can go ahead and give our collection a bit of personality, bring it to life a bit, add some imagery. So we've made it super simple to do so. Click add a cover image. You can either upload from your desktop or laptop or use our library. We'll use the library now. This is where you can search for thousands of images, all copyright free. So I can pull through this one here like so, add that in, and I can do the same for a background image also. So if I go to the cog icon here, the settings icon, click on that there, click add background image, and you can choose from the library also there. So let's go with this one. And you can see within seconds, we've now made this really visually engaging for our students, for our teachers to look at, for our colleagues. And now we can start adding content. So we've added a title, description, cover image, and a background. Now clicking that plus, you can see all the amazing things that you can add to Wakelet. So first things first, again, getting your head around this means you understand Wakelet fully. You can just save anything to Wakelet. And all you need to do is copy a link or URL and paste it into this bar here. So it says paste any web address. That means any web address. Literally online documents from Google Drive, YouTube video, like I said, articles, web pages, you name it. If it has a link, just copy it and paste it into this web address. So as an example, I have an article here from the BBC. Go ahead and copy that. Head back to Wakelet and click paste. And then Wakelet, like I said before, it'll turn that boring URL that has no context into a nice visual card like so. And if you hover over it and click edit, you can now change the context and the preview of this item. So I could change this to a bit of instruction. So a bit of instruction there. We can add a bit of a description too, if you wanted to, completely up to you. And then go ahead and change some images as well. So we can let's go with this one here. Like so. That's just one example of an article. You can literally choose any article from the web. Another example is choosing a video. So if this is from YouTube, go ahead and just copy that link at the top, head back to Wakelet and click paste. And again, Wakelet pulls through the thumbnail, title and description and displays it like so. Again, you can change the images on this. You can add a description. It's completely up to you what you do, but just know that it allows you to add as much context or as little as you like. And then last but not least, there's one other example. I could literally choose anything, but for now, I'll go with a tweet, copy the link to that tweet. You guessed it, head back to Wakelet and click paste. And again, that's nice and embedded, super interactive, super engaging for students, teachers, and your colleagues alike. So that's just 3 examples. Again, I can pick 3 examples I picked. If you click plus again, you've got a whole host of other options. I'll go through these quite quick. But you can add text to your collection. So adding text into here. So I've got some text. You can write as much as you like. It's completely up to you. You can customize it as much as you like as well by different alignments, making it bigger, adding bullet points like so. You can add your own images, so upload or from the library. So I've already showed you the library, so I'll upload my own. You can multi-select too, so you can add a full photo album, bank, make a scrapbook in here. Completely up to you. This could be worksheets you've scanned. This could be a picture you've taken on your mobile device. You can see them here. You can also upload a PDF, so offline content. Go ahead and upload a PDF if you wish to your collection, like so. And then right on the end, underneath this button here, this is where all the magic happens. Under here, these are really, really cool. So with these integrations with other sites, we allow you to add content much, much quicker into your collection. So for example, with Google Drive and OneDrive, if I select one, I can now add any content that's sitting in my Google Drive account to my collection. So I'll go ahead and type in climate, and I can add anything, a sheet, presentation, a doc. In this case, I'll do presentation, click select, and add that into here, like so. Under the apps as well, we have YouTube. So this allows you to search YouTube without even leaving Wakelet. So again, brilliant time saver. I can select this video here, this video and that. Click add, and add them into my collection like so. Same with Twitter. Click on tweets, search for a hashtag, example, Wakelet has hashtag Wakelet Wave, and you can go ahead and add, oh, I see Battles here. I can go ahead and add Battles tweet right into my collection like so. Really, really simple to do so. And you can add multiple as well with YouTube and Twitter. You can add 2 tweets, 5 videos, 100 videos, 100 tweets, completely up to you how you do so. And then my favorite, this is always my favorite to show, video. If I click on the video there, I can now record my face and my voice and share my reflection, my story with whoever I like. A few other options, you can upload a clip, you can use mic only if you don't want to show your face, and also record your own screen if you want to give a quick demo. For now though, we'll record and we have up to 10 minutes. And like I said in here, you could use it as a reflection piece. You could say hello. You can explain what your collection is about. So in this case, I could say, hello class AA, please see below all the amazing climate change resources I've put together. You will need these for your session or for your test on Friday. Make sure you check out the video on YouTube from David Attenborough. That is definitely a must watch. Click pause. When you're done, click next and go ahead and click confirm. And just like magic, that will then appear in your collection. So hopefully you can see all the stuff you can add to Wakelet. I just want to give you a few examples of how you can add and what you can add. And again, if you're thinking, oh, can I add a certain piece of content or resource? The answer is probably yes. There is a way to add it to Wakelet. But yeah, you're not finished there. You can also, in your collection, reorder. So you can drag and drop like so. You can use the arrows on the side to move up to the top, bottom, or one up, one down. So I'm going to go and get that text from before and move it all the way to the top. And also you have a choice of layouts too. So with layouts, let me move this video to the top. With layouts, there are 4 options. There's media view, compact, grid, and mood board. And these all serve different purposes. So for example, media view, this is a linear format where it's really, really easy to kind of follow the collection one by one. Really, really great for storytelling, really great for instructions. We then have compact view, which is more of a resource mode where all of the content is shrinked into smaller tiles like so, except for text. We then have grid view, which is 2 by 2, like a column layout, amazing for side-by-side comparisons, amazing for video playlists, having them all more at a glance. And then our most creative layout is mood board, which we'll use in a bit to collaborate. You can see in here how everything at a glance, like so. For now, I'll go back to media view, one of my favorites. And then 2 things to note. First of all, you'll see changes saved. So the best thing about Wakelet is that your changes will save by the millisecond automatically. So if I take away this S here, you'll see within literally less than a second that is saved at the top there. So if your Wi-Fi disconnects, if your laptop crashes, whatever, if anything bad happens, don't worry. Your Wakelet collection will have saved all the content you've added in the past millisecond. And then a key thing to note with your collections, by default, they are private, meaning that no one else can see them. And if you want to go ahead and share your collection and share it out and invite people, go ahead and change it from private, meaning only you can see it. You've got the choice to change it to public, which means everyone can see it. And then unlisted is in the middle, meaning only people with the link can see the collection. So you share it with a certain person, only that certain person will be able to see it. So I'll go ahead and click on done there. And hopefully you can see just how easy that was to put together. That's kind of my aim for this, just to show you how easy it was to do and all the different content that you can add into your collection. So video is here, this plays in line. Some text inside of here, this can expand out. YouTube videos again, they play in line. What else have we got in here? We've got Google Slides, PDF, images, you name it, we add it into the collection. So yeah, hopefully you've got a few ideas of what you can add into this collection. Once you create a collection, you probably want to go ahead and share it. So what I'll show you now is how you can simply share your collection with other people. So to share, you'll click on this arrow here, it says share this collection. And now you can see all these different options you have to share your collection, like via a QR code. So if I put this on the screen, you can scan this with your mobile device, your students can, and it can appear on their mobile device if they're using one to access that content on the go. We then also have the option to share to Google Classrooms. This one here is Teams. I'm not sure why that's not showing. You can share to Twitter, Facebook, and also Remind. If not, though, go ahead and copy that link and paste it wherever. For now, I'll actually go ahead and copy that and paste it into the chat so you can see. And I'm going to share that and just want to show you how easy it is to do. So I'm sharing this into the chat now. Please click on that. And you can see how you can view all of that amazing content within the collection. And you cannot do anything to it. You can't edit it at all. It's just to view and view only. A few other things, you can export your collection as a PDF, meaning it is an offline version. For those of you who may be working with students who may not have internet connectivity at home, this is a great way to send PDFs to them. They can access the full collection with no Wi-Fi. It's an offline version now. And it's even great for printing off as well. So you can see all this amazing content is inside of here. They can see the embedded images, text, tweets, like so on. Really, really nice. And when they do have internet connectivity again, they can click on the video and that will play like so. And another one, embedding. If you have a website, blog, or LMS, you can embed your full collection onto there, meaning you have fully engaging content on your website, blog, or learning management system. So that is Wakelet and sharing your collection. I'll go into a demo in a second on how to collaborate and kind of